What is going on, guys? It's your boy Gravity here with our first ever Overwatch tournament. I could not be more excited. I just want to first off say thank you so much for all the support and everyone who's participating and everything like that. It means a lot to me. I think we're going to have a lot of fun playing. And again, if you do enjoy this at all, be sure to hit that like button and share with a friend. I'd really appreciate it. I put a ton of time into this. And then lastly, I'd just like to say I'm trying a lot of new things with my audio and recording. I'm recording headset audio, mic audio, and gameplay audio all at the same time. So if there's any finicks in the audio, any cuts, or any weird sounds, again, please just ignore them. I'm going to try my best to fix them as the tournament goes, and for future tournaments, I'm going to try my absolute best to make sure I provide top quality gameplay, audio, and everything like that for you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into this match. We have Team Office Supplies versus Team Stealth. This is really exciting, and it's going to be so much fun to watch, but let's get right into it. And again, excuse me if my spectating skills aren't fantastic. And again, let's hope we have a good match. And here we are, Team Office Supplies running the pharmacy with the Orisa Hog. Very smart for this map. And Orisa Hog coming back with the Doomfist Pharah. And here we go. Let's go watch the McCree gameplay here. See if we could take out one of these pharmacies. Again, I'm going to try my best to spectate everyone and everything. Here we go, encounters a Doomfist, and that should be a pick. Boom! Huge pick for Team Office Supplies to get started here. And Stealth Raider finds a pick onto Quake Emotion, though. That's a healer for a DPS. Oh, and MX Faded gets pulled off the map by Light. Absolutely huge, but the res comes from Cupcake onto Quake, and a hook onto the other Orisa, and the Hog gets spoofed. We have like 3 environmentals already. Brocage gets another pick to help Team Office Supplies get back into this. He's getting the pocket. Can he get another pick? He gets hooked. That's going to be the death. We're coming back on the Genji from Diego, and Team Stealth is going to get the quick cap there. That was an absolutely crazy fight. I think there was 3 or 4 environmentals there. The res came in from Team Office Supplies, but it just wasn't enough in the end. And again, I'm going to try my best to spectate everyone here, but good match so far. They swapped to the Genji on Team Stealth. We're going to see how that plays. Almost getting booped here. Oh, and Orisa falls off the map. That gives Team Office Supplies a chance here to push, while Team Stealth doesn't have a main tank. SK not really finding anybody. Oh, Mercy gets fallen off the map. Will she find someone to talk to? Oh, and she's off. And Stealth gets a pick, but SK pops him off. Gets him off the map, and it's fair, and Brocage gets the pick, and SK gets the finishing on the Mercy, and that will be Team Office Supplies capping the point, and Roadhog's going to go down. This is just clean up. SK just free reign right now. Really nice plays from SK. Even though they lost the Mercy at the beginning of the fight, no one could get her out of the well. They still managed to flip that run around, and Diego swapping to the Widowmaker, I think, is a really smart pick here. SK seems to be a big threat, but so does Brocage on the McCree. Absolutely a huge pick right now for Team Office Supplies. SK going for the barrage. He gets the Orisa. He's going to die in the process. I'd say that's a good trade for Team Office Supplies. They got both tanks right now. MM playing a little aggressive. Not going to find the hook, but they get the res and the sound barrier coming. They're going to play aggressive. Not sure what Team Office Supplies has to counter. They have the whole Hog to keep him away, but the high noon coming from Brocage on the side also finds no one. Just waiting for someone to die right now. Quake falls off. The pool gets no one. Oh, and both the Orisas fall off the map, and a Hog off the map too, but Brocage finds the pick. Just going back and forth. Next pick's going to be everything. Brocage going to take out by the Mercy, and SK finds the pick on the Stealth, but I don't think that's going to be enough for his team to go back in this. They're going to need a couple of picks, but I think Team Stealth is all on the point right now. SK needs to just back out. Look for that pick. Almost gets it there. We'll go watch SK here. He's been getting a lot of damage off. Oh, look for that boop. Couldn't quite find it. Again, that damage boost from his Mercy. Looking for a pull here. No value. Both Widows just look for a pick, and SK gets that missile right into the Widow. Trying to get the Hog. No luck. Stealth finds a pick onto Quake again. Quake getting picked off in these back lines. Wondering if they're going to swap off this Moira anytime soon, but for now, pick for pick, and SK picks off Stealth Raider on the Pharah. Cupcake in the res on the Quake. Both healers live. SK popping off right now. Gets the environmental. Roadhog on Team Stealth trying to bring this back in. Picking off Quake again. Getting found in those back lines. Team Office Supplies looking to cap this. No luck right now. Ho-Ho gets canceled. The Ho-Ho coming back, and Diego finds the pick, and that might be enough to turn this around. But SK says he's bringing it back with the barrage. Finds 2, but his team is just falling left and right. And Stealth with the barrage is finding value. Gets 2. SK takes him out. SK trying everything he can to bring his team back into this. Another pick. He needs to get on point. Are they going to C9? And he touches last second. They get the Wrecking Ball, stalling the point for Team Stealth. Is it going to be enough? They get a Wrecking Ball also on the Team Office Supplies. Gets the slam. Looks like they might get the cap here. Just barely. Oh, and the Tracer comes and touches. Next pick is everything right now. Oh, and that could be death for MM. And Brocage falls off the map, but they get the point cap anyway. Quick Emotion with this Coalescence. He's got the damage boost. Might be able to keep him off point momentarily, but Team Stealth looking like they're going to take control of this. Oh, and SK falls to the Widowmaker. Didn't see it coming. Stealth finds the pick onto Cupcake, and I think that's going to seal the deal here. The Supercharger's just not going to find any value right now. Not even going to touch. They're going to keep him off. Oh, MM touches. It's going to take a Miracle Stall right now. He's got that damage boost. But I think that's about all he's going to be able to do. I don't think anyone else is touching after that. Oh my gosh. Really good first round. Really, really good first round. That was super intense. Really good plays from both teams. Oh my goodness. That was a really crazy first round. Team Stealth taking .1, but I mean, it was very close. SK was getting a lot of picks on that Pharah. It looks like they're swapping to double shield. And you ask me, I think the Moira will fit better here. I'm not sure what the Moira was doing last round for Team Office Supply. Seems like the Moira was struggling a lot. And here we go. We're going to go to the Pharah here. Stealth. And they swap to the Reinhardt. Ryan Roadhog. What a weird combo for Team Stealth. He's looking for that Mercy pick. Stealth here and SK going off in the sky. One-on-one. SK finds a direct. Not going to be enough to kill him. Gets another. He's just getting healed up back up. Stealth says he's going to ignore him. Go right for the tanks. SK right there still. Cupcake gets picked off and he gets... That's SK and that will be a quick .8 cap for Stealth. Quake finds the Mercy. He might be able to stall for a minute, but it's not going to be enough. Oh. Alright. So I swap to the Junkrat. They're running the Rein Zarya, and they still got the Pharah. Really unsure as to what exactly either team's trying to accomplish with the compositions, but Mercy gets picked off, and that's Brocage falling next, and that'll be Team Stealth pushing their spawn. They got the Rein Zarya. MM getting pinned, but he gets a charge. They might be able to pick off the Reinhardt here. No luck. He's getting support from the team. The spawn trap is right there. And here we are in the spawn of Team Office Supplies. Cupcake really has no one to help her out right now. What is Team Office Supplies going to do about this? They almost have a Riptire. That could be huge. Right now, I'd say they might want to swap healer compositions, but at this point, it might be too late. They're already close to Coalescence. They're going to be working on that Valkyrie very soon. And here we go. SK going in the sky, looking to get that pick. A pick would be huge for Team Office Supplies. They really needed that Roadhog being so deadly. Getting those picks. Quake fades out, and the Reinhardt pins in. That might be a chance for them to punish him, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to because they get the picks so fast. And the Shatter being commit to get MM on the Zarya. Whole Hall coming out too. Not really sure what Team Stealth is doing there, committing both those ultimates from the tanks, but looks like it's going to seal the deal for them. Alrighty, Team Stealth, no struggles right now. Team Office Supplies has the Riptire, and it looks like that might be all they have for him right now. Popping the Riptire out of spawn. Maybe he's trying to swap heroes. Oh, he doesn't see the tanks are hiding. Tanks are hiding. Brocage looking for someone. Does he find any value? Can he find anyone? And Cupcake falls. He's getting something big. This Riptire finds a healer, but SK falls in the meantime. Stealth got the barrage with the damage boost. That is just going to be the end of Team Office Supplies right now. I don't even think they're going to be able to touch here for do overtime. Quake got the Coalescence, but it doesn't look like they're going to anyone to touch. I don't think they have a Tracer right now. SK finds a pick onto the Reinhardt, and we get the pick on the Roadhog, but no one's going to touch for Team Office Supplies. And that's going to be it. Map 1 going to Team Stealth. Congratulations, Team Stealth, taking Map 1 of the tournament. It was definitely a lot more back and forth than it may have looked on the scoreboard, but good round to both teams. Let's see who got this play of the game. Stealth Raider coming in, probably one of those barrages. The Pharahs were definitely big on that one. I think the Roadhog pick from Team Stealth was definitely unexpected, but really paid off there. Definitely can't argue that it didn't pay off there. Really nice play. A lot of environmentals that first map, but good games. That was really exciting. I can't wait to see map 2. Here we are, guys. We are back with map number 2. I did adjust audio a little bit because I believe the last match the game audio was a little too quiet. My mic was a little too loud. But other than that, let's get right into it. So on attack, we have Team Stealth, and we got Team Stealth. Looks like they're running Rein Zarya, and on defense, Team Office Supply is running Rein Zarya as well. Again, I don't even know the meta too much. I know Double Shield isn't as good unless it's a Orisa Rein, so Regardless, Team Stealth taking the last map. They win Dorado. They win the first round of the tournament. Alrighty, and here we are. Brocage on the Widowmaker. Maybe they were expecting a Pharah, but it looks like there won't be a Pharah on Stealth. Raider finding the pick on the Brocage with that Genji. Maybe they were expecting the Widowmaker or the hit skin from Brocage. Oh, here we go. Watch SK on the Reaper here. His team is falling. But Team Stealth not even escorting the payload, so it may not be that big deal. And a Shatter already coming out from Team Stealth. That is absolutely huge. That's the second time now they're on our 2 Shatters when it's been second half of the round or whatever. So or second half of the fight. Not sure if that was a smart decision. They're spawn trapping again. And SK gets pinned right out of the spawn door. And right now, Team Stealth just escorting the payload without trouble. Let's go check out the spawn, see what's going out over here. Can Team Off Supplies get out of the spawn? No! No luck, but Faded does get a pin onto the Ana. That might be enough, but it looks like they're going to get that checkpoint anyway. Just free progress right now. I mean, they're getting the picks now, but it's too late, and Team Stealth is going to get the first checkpoint relatively easy with the spawn trap, and they didn't even have 2 of their teammates. If you're Team Office Supplies, you got to figure out what's going on. I think the Roadhog might be a smart pick. It looks like the Rein Zarya isn't working at all. And they graph, but SK finds the pick. Brocage back on the McCree. And it looks like Team Office Supplies are going to clear this up. They got the Coalescence. Not sure if it was necessary, but at this point, you might want to throw it in anyway. Didn't notice, but we got MM on that kill feed. Very nice. He falls asleep, though. He's taking a little bit of a nap. Alright, so Team Office Supplies gets this really good spot here to hold the payload. This is a very good spot to hold. You got a lot of high ground. And the blade coming out from Stealth Raider. He gets stunned by Brocage and he kills him. And the teabag in there. I saw it. Very big plays from Team Office Supplies right now. Not counting themselves out. Really nice execution from Team Office Supplies. They cancel the blade. They don't use any ultimates. I believe what they do. Pop a sound barrier just in case. Yeah. Really nice execution from Team Office Supplies there. That was played very smart. And I'm wondering if Team Stealth is going to swap up to Genji. It looks like they're not. This Genji Widow, I'm not sure if that's going to be the smart pick. Yeah, they go to the Soldier. I was going to say, I'm not sure what they're going to do with that composition. Here we are. Let's go spectate SK here. Looks like he's going to do this Death Blossom. He's going up top. Very smart. Oh! Does he find anybody? He finds a healer. That might be all his team needs, but the Shatter comes out. Oh, and he comes back to finish off the Reinhardt, and the High Noon should seal the deal. One more. And that will be Team Office Supplies clearing up Team Stealth. Very nice plays. Very, very nice plays. Oh, let me drink some water here. My voice is going to be dead by the end of this. I know it, boys. And just like that. The pin coming in from the Nano Reinhardt. Thankfully, it was the Roadhog who takes the pin. SK gonna fall to the Pharah. Diego getting another pick on the Pharah. MM trying to hold hog so he can get his team out safely. It might be successful. So at this point, you don't want to get staggered because they keep getting spawn trapped. Will the Reinhardt fall? Are they going to speed him out? Looks like they're not going to be able to get out in time. Cupcake tries to coalesce and save his team, and the Shatter comes to get MM. And they got the Pharah, but I don't think it's going to be enough because the res is going to come right through. We're going to go see what's happening in the spawn. Do they stun the Reinhardt? No, he's going for the Zarya. I'm not sure why I didn't stun the Reinhardt there. SK trying really hard to get this Reinhardt. SK says, let's get this freaking Reinhardt. He's in our spawn, boys. Not sure where that grab went at all. Not sure what happened there, but let's watch Faded here. He has that Shatter. They're going to need it. The sound barrier's big. Might counter the blade. Oh, it's a big Shatter. He gets a Zarya. He has a healer in the back. That might be a pick. There's one. Brocage getting the shattered Ana in the back there. And that should be enough to get Team Stealth backing up. Really nice plays from Team Off Supplies. Brocage really pulling through for his team here. Really, really playing for his team here. Can't find the Genji. He doesn't get away, as I just almost said he did. And look at this. MM Faded on this Sigma Reinhardt. I'm really not sure how this plays out in the current meta. Oh my gosh. Oh, the flank! Does he get a pick? Oh, he doesn't get the pick. Does he back out? Ooh, he might be in a little bit of danger. Looks like a bell right. SK getting pinned again from this Reinhardt. Just not seeing these pins come. Team Stealth playing really aggressive on that Ryan. He's 1 HP. I'm not sure if that's going to be the end of anything for him, and Quake does find the pick. And Farah going for the barrage, close range with the bubble and the damage boost and the res coming off, and that'll be Team Stealth turning this fight around very quickly. Very nice execution from Team Stealth with the bubble and the damage boost and the res. Really nice plays supporting the Farah like that. And it looks like, oh, no one's on cart. No one's on cart. Team Office Supplies might be able to touch. Oh no, they figured it out. They're going back to cart. Alright, hopefully now I can drink some water, but this Reinhardt's always pinning people. I don't have a chance to drink any water. Oh. Again, I know my voice is going to be dead by the end of this. The spawn trap is real. This Reinhardt has so many pins right now. If you're Team Office Supplies, you have got to see this pins coming. You got to get a breaker. You got to get something for this Reinhardt playing so aggressive. He's not even getting bubbles half the time. He's just pinning right in. And that, oh, the shatter comes through. Is it going to be enough to do anything for Team Office Supplies? The High Noon coming in. Oh, he gets killed though. Big blossom from SK here. Sorry, I got so much going on here. I'm just trying to do my best to spectate everyone.
My ultimate is ready to be unleashed.
Oh, finding this McCree here. Gets him. What is going on here? Down to a minute for Team Stealth. Team Office Supply is just going to clear this one up pretty quick here. Looks like these a lot of ultimates. I'm not... They are on this Sigma Orisa double shield, and from what I know about the meta, this isn't the best way to run double shield right now because Sigma's pretty weak. But if it works for their team, it works for your team, right? All right, let's get a first-person point of view here. I keep going to Staple for a third person. He's always flanking, or Brocage rather. My bad, my bad. And here we are in the payload, last fight territory. Team Stealth doesn't really have any ultimates, and it looks like Team Office Supplies might have a Blossom and the Coalescence. In fact, let's go watch this Blossom here and see if SK gets any value. It looks like he might be able to clear it up. Oh, he gets slept! He's going to Blossom. Gets one, gets two. Does he get three? The Mercy's definitely going down here. Oh, she gets away, and the Shatter comes in. It might be enough, but I don't think it will. Gets... Oh, he couldn't get the Mercy! They might just barely do it. They might just barely come back in. This Team Stealth coming in down 2 people and a Mercy 1 HP clutching for her team. Lisa really coming in clutch for Team Stealth here. Really coming in clutch. And Team Office Supplies, now they used everything. What do they have here? The Barrage and the High Noon is going to come in for Team Stealth. They need a pick. And Brokage gets the pick. That might be what they needed. SK finds the Reinhardt. That might be enough to stop the payload right here on checkpoint C. MM coming on the Wrecking Ball, gets a slam, not going to find any value. The Valkyrie coming from Team Stealth to keep everyone alive. In the res, they don't cancel the res, but Brokage finds another pick that might be enough to close the deal. High Noon coming from Stealth from behind, he does find one, but it's not going to be enough. They're going to hop off the payload last second. Team Office Supplies and Team Stealth, they're going like a lot more back and forth than it may look. But I don't know, both teams aren't really running really generic comps, and they're not really... Neither team is playing super cohesive right now. Team Stealth definitely seems to have a little more cohesion. But, like, Team Office Supplies definitely has some cracks to fill. I mean, they were getting, like, 2 picks at the beginning of fights and losing. And Team Stealth, their Reinhardt is building shatters way too fast. And at this point, Team Office Supplies really should see them coming. Alright, but let's get right into this. They're on attack. Team Office Supplies just needs to get to checkpoint B and get nearly all the way to C. And here we are, run a little bit of cheese. We got the Bastion. I like seeing a little bit of cheese. Always a little exciting to see that cheese. Alright, and they're going to run Ryan, Zarya, Bastion. That is going to be really weird. No Orisa or Sigma. I'm really unsure about this. But they got the Symmetra, so we'll see what value there's out of that. But they got the Farah, so we're going to see how this plays out. And what are they going to do? Oh, no way. They're going to go behind. There's no way. No, we got to go to SK here. We got to see what's happening. There's no way this works. Are they going to TP? What are they doing? Spraying. They got the double shield. does fall, but that might not matter because they got this high damage. SK just firing at this doorway. The Reinhardt's won. I don't think... Oh, they pin him and he finishes him. And that may just be what they need. Because they're going to have close spawns and they should be able to score payload. And Faded gets the fire strike to get the soldier. Just like that. The cheesy play didn't work. I was thinking maybe just go to payload, but they tried something. Got to give him credit. swapping to the Roadhog. He gets slept right away. I'm not sure if Roadhog's going to work in this composition. Enemy Reinhardt playing just so aggressive right now. And here we are. Double shield on defense. Rein, Orisa. And on attack, what is Team Office Supplies looking for? A pick from Ashe maybe, but they don't have a Mercy. Really unsure about that pick. But the Baptiste Ana could work out very well and prove very useful. They got the Immortality, so Reaper's not going to have any value, but he gets behind him. And the Shatter comes in, and that is 5 players! What a huge Shatter from Team Stealth. That was absolutely insane through the payload. If I can, I'll play that in slow motion for you guys right now. But that was absolutely insane Shatter. Team Office Supplies did not see that coming at all. That was a huge team wipe. Very nice play from Null there. Or Poggers, rather. They didn't commit any ults, just a Shatter. Team Office Supplies is back to the drawing board. I mean, we got this Ashe here, and I'm really unsure what value they're looking to get. I guess Bob, maybe. Ooh, he gets the fire on the Ana. We'll go to SK. Will he be able to finish him? That'll be a pick. I don't think he has Fade to get out. Oh, he gets 2! Ooh, if he gets a Blossom, this could be huge. He gets 3! Oh, and he gets selected by the Orisa. Doesn't quite get 4, but he gets 3 picks for his team. Oh, doesn't get pinned. Need to take out that Reinhardt if your Team Office Supplies right now. And Team Office Supplies losing people even though they got the few picks at the beginning. They have the close spawn there. Hopefully they can get something going here. They have a Shadow, but he's antied. MX Fade probably going to go down here. And just like that, the rest of his team falls, even though SK really trying to carry his team there. He gets the picks, he gets the opening kills his team needed, but his team just could not follow up right there. If you ask me, they need to use his Bob and then just swap off Ashe as soon as possible. I mean, for Team SK, the only thing you got right now is Reaper, who's a good pick. I mean, the Reinhard, and you get the Baptiste. The Baptiste isn't super useful because they got the Reaper. If Team Office Supplies, you got to go back to your basics, figure out some basic things. SK Fades up top, but there's 3 people looking right at him. He's going to get absolutely demolished. They have Bob for this next fight. We're going to see if they can find any value out of it.
Here it comes.
And here we are. We'll watch Staple here as he has his Bob. He's looking at that Reaper. Another big Shatter. I didn't quite catch it, but oh, Bob, right on the payload. Not sure if that's going to be too useful. He gets pulled outside the corner, but I don't think it's going to be much use. Team Office Supplies on the last fight of potentially the entire tournament for them. They're getting the picks, but they're not having any cohesion right now. And Team Stealth has 3 ultimates for this last fight. If your Team Office Supplies, you need a Miracle. You need a Widow. You need a Pharah. SK is going to need to do something big, but he falls right like that, and that might be the end for his team. His whole team getting spawn trapped right now. I just don't see what this team's supposed to do, and I think that's going to be Team Stealth progressing. The Winston's going to touch here, but he's going to get obliterated instantly. I just don't know what Team Office Supplies has left, and I think that might be it. And it looked like they were going to get something going there, but they just couldn't touch the payload. Team Stealth getting a really nice hold on point A. Team Stealth is going to be moving on into the tournament. Congratulations. Let's get into the next match. Alrighty, we are back, guys. We're coming in with the next match. We have Team Yonder versus Team FAO Mafia. Or rather, FAO Mafia versus Yonder. And I wanted to say really quick, forgive me for butchering the name Yonder. I know it's pronounced like Sundere. That's going to be annoying. We're going with Yonder. We're keeping it simple. Please, in the comment sections, don't roast me. Don't find me cringy. Please, I didn't pick the names. I let them pick because I'm a nice person. We're getting right into this. We have, on the left, Team FAO Mafia. We'll call them just Mafia if we need to. And then we have Team Yonder on the right. Dive Comp versus Ryan Zarya, double sniper. Really strange from both teams. We're going to have to see how this plays out. And here we are. We're going right into it. Dive Comp not being so successful here, but they do find a pick from Band Platinum, getting a pick on the Genji onto the Reinhardt. Both teams brawling it out right at this choke here. Could be really useful for Ryan Zarya, but that Winston Diva also can output a lot of damage there. So both teams back and forth here, and Dive Comp ends up capping point for Team Yonder. Really nice coordination from the tanks there. Sticking to the point, I like it. They have some good coordination. Notice how their tanks are playing right together. Winston going up top. We're going to spectate him for a minute. And the Dragon already coming in for Team FAO. Almost finds a kill, but Timmons finds the pick. And he does find a pick onto the Lucio from the Dragon. Oh, and the Shatter comes through, and that should be enough for Team FAO to finish the point. That Winston pin. Here we are. We got both tanks here. Both tanks coming in big for their teams. And here we are. FAO Mafia taking control of the point. Oh, and Lucio getting picked off there. Not sure if he should have been playing so aggressive. Let's go and watch. Let's go watch some of these dives with this Winston. Because as we know, dive comp isn't really super meta right now. And they get the Reaper to counter and the Hanzo. So let's see what happens here. Oh, they find a Zarya. Gets a nice punch there. Gets some damage out. They get the wall. Is it enough to do enough damage? They got the Primal Rage. It's probably going to come out any second now. Oh, we have ults being popped everywhere. Team Yonder gets the blade. Gets the pick from the blade. And Team FAO just gets the combating picks for though. And looks like they're going to come out on top here. Again, I'm confusing myself with the names a little. But Timmons falling there to the Mei. Farakarp getting that pick. Could be absolutely huge. Can they get the Reaper here? No, he's getting that pocket. And we have Camping doing a lot of work for his team up here on that Hanzo. And here they are. Team Yonder swaps to the Ryan Diva. Probably saving Diva for the bomb, but they'll probably go to Ryan Zarya after. Reaper in the backlines. Can they freeze him? No, he gets the fade out, and Crisp does get a pick onto the Lucio. Does Yonder commit here? I'm not sure if they should. They have all the ults. That could be a big Diva bomb into the backlines. Oh, and he finds the Mercy. An absolutely beautiful Diva bomb, but the Camping finds a pick onto the far, and he has the Dragon. And the Blizzard's coming out there, committing. That could be a huge Blizzard. They find the Moira. They find the Reinhardt. The Reaper's blossoming in the background. Crisp at 3 picks right now. Mei at 2 picks, and Reaper just getting another kill. I'm not sure who's winning this. It looks like Team FAO is going to remain on top. This Reaper just is not dying. Mei putting in so much work there for Team Yonder, but it's not going to be enough. And he gets another pick! He gets another pick, but Chris gets him, and I'm not sure if Team Yonder's going to be able to come back here. They need a pick. They have the Roadhog coming back to the point. The res coming for Team FAO is not looking good for Team Yonder there. They need to touch point here, and Crisp at another pick. This Reaper is absolutely the biggest threat right now. They need a miracle pick right now. They need some crazy sound barrier, 85%, but Crisp with another pick that might be sealing the deal here. They have the Coalescence. They have a Grav coming out from Team FAO to close it, and I think that's going to be it. An easy point A cap. Really nice round from Team FAO Mafia there. Team Yonder was really close to capping a few times. Really, really close. Team Yonder was definitely close a few times to capping, and they got the picks from Farakarp, and the dive comp was good, but it just couldn't all come together in the end, and here we are, point B.
5, 4, 3.
Team FAO going with the Ryan Zarya, and Team Yonder also going with the Ryan Zarya. Got a Doomfist on FAO and Afara, and then they got Widow McCree on Team Yonder. We'll have to see how this plays out. Let's spectate Reinhardt here. See how Timmons is doing on FAO. He's getting a lot of work done. An environmental from Camping. Absolutely huge. Team Yonder's going to need something crazy now. But Timmons getting that another pick. I don't think there's going to be anything left for Team Yonder to do, even with that pick onto Crisp. I mean, last round Yonder was doing a really good job, but Crisp was not getting stopped. So maybe if they can stop him, they'll have some better luck. But Timmons right now on this Reinhardt just absolutely popping off. Not stopping. He's building this Shatter so fast. Demon just swinging, not stopping. He's going to be able to shatter very soon. No ult from either team yet, though. And the Coalescence comes in from FAO. Looks like they might pop here soon. He gets pinned, but I think he got the bubble. I'm not sure. And that's a huge shatter. And he dies in the process, though. Picks back and forth. FAO gets 2, and the Coalescence finds 3. Is that 4 from a Coalescence? Oh my goodness, Symbolic just popping off there with the Coalescence. Farcarp is going to get a pick there on the Crisp, but that's not going to be useful now that the team has already lost the fight. That was a crazy play. I mean, all these fights, guys, it's so hard to keep track of on my own because so many things are going on at once. And here we are, Team Yonder coming around Zarya. They got the Grav. They need to cap point here. Can the Grav be big? They don't have a defensive ult from Team FAO. What are they going to do? Go for the Reinhardt? They're going to wait? Something bigger? I think we're going to expect that Grav any second now. A lot of ults coming out. We got the amplifications. We got the Grav. We got the Sound Barrier to counter. The pin does nothing. We got a High Noon coming in. All ults being popped here. And it's just back and forth here. We're in the corner now. And it looks like FAO gets a crucial pick onto the Reinhardt. And another pick onto the Widowmaker. But the main tank falling. I don't know if that's going to matter. Just so much going on. Crisp does get another pick here. We're going to go to Yonder's main tank here. Feeder. Can they cap point here? They have the Grav. They have no defensive on the enemy team. They need to do it with this Grav here. They will lose map 1 of Ilios. And he's not turning around to shield himself, and he does the last thing, but I don't know if he has enough time to get healed. And he does! Doomfist gets a pick with the... Oh, are they going to grab? They get a pick onto the Doomfist there. They need to use this Grav. And he dies without using the Graviton. That could cost the team the round, and the Dragon Colossus coming in are going to keep... They're going to keep Yonder from having any chance of touching. Oh my gosh, a very clean round from Team FAO. Just not giving Yonder any chance to touch. I'm really unsure what was happening behind the scenes there with Yonder. I mean, that Grav was their only chance they had. They had no defensive ult. I feel like they should have just popped the Grav to get a tank or that Doomfist. Or anybody really, but in the end, Team FAO getting a very clean map 1 victory on Ilios. Get that play of the game. Very nice. Team FAO playing very, very solid, and they're going to progress to map 2, and we're going to see you on map 2. Team Yonder struggling last game to have some cohesion, but we'll see what happens this game. They're running this Diva Reinhardt. Really unsure about that. Maybe they're anticipating a hit skin or something. And they're running that on the attack here. Maybe just to go to high ground. Oh, and they catch him right away. They will find him hiding. That was a very smart strategy, but it's not going to work out for him. And both teams going back for it. The pin comes from Yonder. Will he get the pin on the Rhine? That'll make him 1 HP. He's very low, but he will get back up. Both teams just brawling right now on this payload. They got that Torb drawn from Team Yonder. Farcarp. See how that plays out. We also got that Diva, which is a weird pick. Hopefully they'll be eating a Graviton or something. That'd be absolutely insane. But for now, May with the wall from Team FAO. That might be enough to get a pick onto the Reinhardt. And they get the pick. No counter picks. They're going to back up. They don't really have a choice. That May's a really good pick on defense. And they got the Torp. Oh, and they're going to grab him right in the spawn. They get 3 players, but they have immortality to keep him alive. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Not sure if they need to grab there, but it finishes him off. And FAO got their clockwork going right now. Oh, when he pins in, he's going to stagger himself. Feeder right there. No pun intended. Feeding a little bit. FAO, they already got a Sound Barrier, Coalescence, Blizzard, and Shatter. But Team Yonder isn't that far behind. They got Molten Core. They got Nano. They have Shatter. Nearly a Riptire. So, should be pretty intense. Let's see what happens. In fact, let's go watch these Reinhardts. Yeah, let's watch Team Yonder. See what he does. No value from either Shatter. And he dies after getting walled off. Ults are being popped. The Blizzard looks like it's pretty big. And Team FAO coming on top after popping some ultimates. Team Yonder saving a few ults, so they might be able to come back here. But if you ask me, they really should be getting off this Diva after Diva Bomb. Just no cohesion with the Iron. He gets the pin! Feeder! Oh my gosh! I'm not sure if that was the play, but it might be what they needed. Oh, and the big Riptire comes in from Band Platinum. That's absolutely going to be enough to get his team started here. He gets another pick onto the May. Can he get 4? Doesn't look like it will, but he will get his team started here, and they will all get on this payload. Really nice plays from Band Platinum to get Team Yonder. Get them the first little boost they needed. So Maybe now that they got that Torb turret on the payload, they'll have a little bit better luck. They got the Diva Bomb to get this last checkpoint here. That's all they got. And it could be what they need, honestly. But they have the Sound Barrier and the Death Blossom coming in. So hopefully Asterix saves all of his Matrix for that Death Blossom. But we'll have to see how this plays out here. Got that Torb turret on the point. Going for the pin. I don't know if that was a smart decision, but the bomb's coming in. Might save him. No value out of the Diva Bomb. The Sound Barrier coming in. Bandpalm did find a pick to cancel. Not allow the Death Blossom to come in. But can Team Yonder stabilize here? Looks like they might get that Nano Boost. That could be what they need. Nanoing the Reinhardt could be what they need. But FAO does get a pick on the Band Platinum. And Feeder does get a pick there. And I'm going to go right on the Reinhardt here and see what's going on. Uses his Shatter. Doesn't get value. But they are going to win this fight, it looks like. Goes for the Fire Strike. Watch this Diva here. I'm not sure why they're running this Diva unless, I mean, I guess they could eat Blizzard or grab and Reaper ult. I mean, the Diva's a good safety net, but right now Team Yonder isn't really getting picks, so that's why I'm kind of questioning their playstyle here. At the end of the day, it is what it is, and we'll see what they do. Band Platinum nearly dying there, 1 HP on that Junkrat. In fact, we'll go watch him. Or should we watch him or should we watch someone else? A lot of good players here. We'll watch him for this Riptire. See if they can get a play here. Trying to go up top here for this Riptire. Looks like the Grav comes in. I think they have the Immortality to save him. He's got the Riptire. Will he use it? They're getting Blizzarded. He might realize that there's no hope, but he does get a pick. And they use Death Blossom though. Oh, but he gets a pick onto the Moira. Band Platinum just trying to figure out if he can bring this back for his team. 2 picks for 2 picks, I believe, is where we're at. He goes for the Riptire. This could be big. This could be what his team needs. He gets the pick onto the Zarya. That's 3 from Band Platinum. That could be what his team needed. And it looks like they might get it if they can finish off this Mei on the payload. Oh, he gets a Fire Strike to finish the Mei. Very nice play. Tries to pin the Reaper. You're not going to have any luck now. And Team Yonder just barely slipping their way through that. Excuse some of my grammar. There's a lot of tongue twisters, and anyone who commentates, you know. Sometimes it's hard to keep up to date with everything and say everything perfectly. But here we are. Not a whole lot of ultimates coming from FAO, but that Shatter has been big. Gonna throw it right out there. No value whatsoever. We're gonna go to Feeder because he's about to get his Shatter. Maybe he can get some value. He's almost at it. One more swing and you'll get it. Here we go. He's got the Nano. Probably getting anti. Diva Bomb coming in. He gets a Shatter. That's huge. What a nice combo from Team Yonder right there. Diva Bomb comes in. The Shatter. Oh, very nice play from Team Yonder. Very, 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 very nice execution. They're going to take checkpoint B pretty easily. That was absolutely huge. I mean, they may have not needed the bomb, but at the end of the day, distracted sports, they got the picks they needed. It worked, so. And this last point, Riptire and Diva can definitely be really dangerous, but let's go. We'll go third person now because there's no ultimates here. We're going to see what's all going on. Picks are going to be everything. They got that Torb turret on point. Feeder playing really aggressive, but that Immortality has been saving him a lot. Matrix coming in to save his Ryan a little bit of HP, and Timmons does get a Fire Strike onto Band Platinum's Junkrat, and with the Coalescence, I think it's going to be enough to close it off. They got the Hanzo for the shield damage. And he shatters in the spawn. He gets some players, but he also gets pinned, and he dies. Feeder on another shatter. Didn't even realize that the bubble blocks both people from getting shattered. Band Platinum getting a pick. And it looks like they're going to be able to come in here and start getting progress on point C. Really nice from Team Yonder. Mei going to go down here. Krax is going to get a pick there, but it's not going to be enough. Team Yonder, I mean, really, really scrappy playstyle right now, but I like it. It's working for them. Man, what do we got here? I mean, they got a Riptire. Here we go. Can it be big? They have the Sound Barrier. He's going to be smart. He's going to go around. Wait for the Sound Barrier to wear off. Can he get the picks his team needs? That is huge, and they eat the Blizzard! Team Yonder could cap the point right here. Finish the map. The Molten Core going to finish off the Zarya. That is absolutely huge. The Dragon coming in. He might find the Junkrat. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Saucy Apple finishing off Caraxos. They got the Diva Bomb on the payload. That's got to be closure for the point. They do get a Tracer on the point and their Reinhardt. They don't have ults though, so right now it should just be cleanup for Team Yonder. Oh, but they do find a pick onto the Baptiste. Maybe they won't be able to finish this. They get 2 picks. They really need it. They got the nano on the feeder. He gets a shatter. He says, let's close this off. Let's finish the map. I am not dealing with this. Very nice round from Team Yonder. Very, very nice round. What an intense round. The Blizzard Eat. We had the Shatter. The Riptire came in and found 2. Very nice plays from Team Yonder. But Asterix, I criticized him for running that D.Va. And sure enough, he ate the Blizzard. That's exactly what you need on D.Va. If your D.Va's eating ultimates, you are absolutely getting value out of that D.Va. They had nice D.Va bombs, the D.Va bomb on the payload at the end. Asterix going against all odds with that D.Va, and it really pays off. And Band Platinum definitely putting in a lot of work on that Junkrat. I'm not really sure. I mean, at this point, I guess they're just running what they're good with, which is definitely always better than just playing the meta if you don't play those heroes. So here we are. They're going to run that D.Va on defense. I mean, you got to question it. You got to ask, how's that going to work? Maybe they are going to swap here. Asterix here, showing that D.Va is worth playing. I really like it as a D.Va player, but we'll see what happens. Let's go check out Team FAO. They won map A, and they're like, we're not about to lose these people. But who knows? We'll see what happens. Timmons really struggling on this map to get the shatters off, as he was doing really good last round. But we'll see what happens. They got the Pharmacy, they got the Hanzo, they got the Zarya, they got the heals. This is a really strong composition with good synergy. It's going to be hard to stop. We'll see what happens. That Torb turret might be able to distract the fire a little bit, but I'm not sure how it'll pay off. Let's see how Crusher's doing up here. D.Va diving him. Not going to be able to do much. That Matrix coming in. And Band Platinum going to fall. They're probably going to want to swap to a hit skin. Caraxos just popping off on that Hanzo right now. They're going to get the D-Mech. Will they stagger? I'm guessing they'll go for the kill. Saucy does find a pick here. They're just going to get this going. Hopefully, Team Yonder here can get a regroup going. They got the McCree for the Pharah. Definitely needed. They hopped off the payload for a minute. They're right back on. Team Yonder should have enough time to regroup. They swapped to an Astra on that double hit skin, but no mercy. Definitely weird, but we'll see how it pays off here. Pharah trying to hold him at the choke here. Feeder just coming in on the bottom. We'll go to Feeder's perspective here. He's been getting some great plays. Is he going to swing at the Pharah? Is he going to fire strike him? Maybe he's expecting a barrage. I'm not really sure. He's not getting support right now from his team. He needs more heals. Ooh, that's a great fire strike. That's a great pick onto the Moira. Shadow comes in, but Feeder had his shield up, I believe, to block that, but it might have gone under the payload. The bubble saving him. Gets the pin. What a nice pin. Timmons is 1 HP. Is he going to live? He's getting so many heals. Defend the hammer isn't enough. Timmons just hanging in by a thread, and they're going to finish this checkpoint, it looks like. Absolutely crazy checkpoint. I mean, Feeder putting in such a good effort there. He pins the enemy Reinhardt after the bubble went down. I really thought he was going to go down there and change the tide of the fight, but he just couldn't do it. But right now we got Caraxos, or however you pronounce that. Cora, maybe. We'll call him Cora, because Cora just be like that. Kemming does get a pick there. At this point, Team Yonder just needs to regroup. They're on this D.Va. That's my biggest question. Will they swap off the D.Va? Trying to contest this far a little bit. Getting the Mercy 1 HP. I don't know if they'll be able to finish him. FAO not at that Grav yet. Probably because he's going up against the Hitskin. Doesn't really hold the charge off of. I mean, this D.Va only looking at that Pharmacy. I really would suggest trying to help his team out a little more. He's not going to be able to do much to the Pharah. Alright, let's go to Feeder. He's got the Shatter. Doesn't quite find anybody. Saucy gets the nano. Can he get a sleep? He hits a sleep onto the Zarya. Couldn't quite save his teammate there. And the Barrage is going to find 3 players there. Or 2 players, my bad. Going back and forth, though. It looks like Team Yonder might be able to sustain themselves here on the payload. Both Reinhardt's going at it, and he falls. And looks like Team FAO might be going through here. The Bob coming in. Getting it right on that payload should be really good for Team Yonder, but they're all dying, so I don't think it's going to matter much. Man, I keep mixing up names of the teams. That's why I'm hesitating to speak sometimes. I keep wanting to say FAO and Yonder. They used the Grav for 1 kill. Is there a teabag? Was it a misclick? I'm not really sure. They can't find the McCree. He's definitely going to die here. Oh, no way. He gets a pick. That could be huge. Oh, he's contesting payload. He couldn't get the pick. He went for the contest of the payload. I'm not sure if that was a smart decision. I would have went for the pick. Maybe his team could have touched, but it doesn't look like they're going to touch anyway. And just like that, Team FAO on point C here with plenty of time to go. Asterix has his Diva Bomb though. And we're going to have to see how it plays out. We got the shatter. Absolutely huge shatter. The Reinhardt falls away. Oh, but the counter shatter's bigger. He gets the pick onto the Reinhardt. Didn't see it coming. He thought he had an opportunity. Really nice from Feeder. Keeping his team in this right now. They didn't have to commit any other ultimates like Diva Bomb or High Noon yet, which is absolutely huge. Diva Bomb coming in. Looks like he'll get the Mercy in the back. That is huge. Very nice pick to clean up this fight. They got the res, so that Mercy pick was definitely necessary. Diva at this point looking to eat that Blizzard, or not the Blizzard, the Graviton when it's coming up. And we're going to go right back to Feeder, see what he's up to. A lot of ultimates from both teams coming out here. Next pick is going to be huge. Feeder losing a lot of health fast, but the High Noon might be able to push him off. He gets a pick onto the enemy more. It's going to be a lot of heals knocked off, but the res is coming in. Fire Strike couldn't quite make it through the amplification matrix. He gets immortality. Doomfist can't pick him off. He gets the pin onto Doomfist, and he gets pinned by Timmons, and that might be point C. Oh my gosh, what is happening right here? What is this Mercy doing? Oh, wow. Way to flex on that Mercy with that Fire Strike. I'm not sure what Team Yonder's going to be able to do here. Is that grab going to cancel him and spawn? He couldn't quite touch, and that is going to be Team FAO with a quick cap. Dang, I definitely thought Team Yonder had a chance to touch there, and maybe if they would have used that Matrix better, they could have gotten out that right door with that Graviton canceling him off. Again, guys, I would just like to say one more time, I know I'm probably being a little repetitive. It is hard to spectate everyone. It's hard to manage audio and everything. This is my first tournament. So again, if you guys are liking this or enjoying this at all, be sure to smash that like button and let me know what I can improve on. Let me know down in the comments. You know, anything I can improve on or do better, any suggestions, and I'll definitely be sure to take them. I think one thing I'll definitely do next time is separate my mic audio to a separate file from the gameplay audio, which is a little hard, but if I do that, then I can mute myself and add music in the background if something happens, and then, like, because sometimes I have to mute myself or, like, cough or something, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but, so you guys might be hearing some coughing or some clicking or anything. Again, I do apologize. This is all basically a live stream, but it's all, of course, not live. I'm just trying my best to manage this, so you guys will have to stick with me. Again, suggestions in the comments, but for now, we're in overtime. Yonder definitely looked like they could have played better at the end there, not going to lie. They definitely crumbled pretty fast there, just so much happening. And we're going to see what they're going to do on attack. I'm really unsure about this Diva pick. It's getting value, but I don't think both DPS are getting enough picks for it to work. But for now, coming out of spawn door, they have 1 minute to see what they can do. Team FAO running that pharmacy in Hanzo. It's been working relatively well for them. And here we are. They're on that payload, getting free progress. Feeder been doing a good job on that Reinhardt. Same with Timmons. And Farrakar finding a good pick onto the enemy Farah. They do get the res off, but that is no res for this fight then. Both teams on that Farah now. Farrakar finding another pick onto the Farah. We're going to go to Feeder's perspective here. If they hop off payload now, it's over. This is last fight. 30 seconds left. They get the pin. Huge pin from Feeder. They're going to get the pick they needed, but they do lose their Widowmaker. I'm not sure if it'll be too concerning, though. They'll probably res it in the backlines, and they do. And just like that, Team Yonder getting a great advantage here. If they get some stagger kills, that could be absolutely huge for their team. Not sure if they'll get them, though. Reinhardt just jumping and swinging, trying his best to get these staggers. There's no ultimates on the board yet. Neon trying to get that coalescence for his team. Could be huge in the overtime. Doomfist coming in, a pick for a pick. Both teams losing one of their DPS. Both Reinhardt's looking for the shatter. The first shatter may be huge. Symbolic getting a pick onto the Farah with the coalescence is absolutely huge. And it looks like Feeder's going to die. He tries to shatter before he dies. It's not enough, but he just doesn't look like he blocked the shatter there. Too much is going on right now. The brush is coming out from Team Yonder. He gets a pick, but he dies in the process. I don't think Team Yonder is going to be able to make any progress. That res should close the deal. Oh my goodness. Again, so much going on there. I really do wish I had 3 mouths and 3 sets of eyes. If I'm on Team Yonder playing as an off tank, the Diva doesn't seem to have much value because you're only playing for a minute, and she didn't build Diva Bomb, nor was there an enemy ultimate to eat anyway. But again, at the end of the day, If it works for them, then it works. I mean, they're definitely not playing bad. They put up a good fight there. We're just going to see what happens. Kraxos, though, Cora, whatever, he's definitely putting up a good fight here with this Hanzo. He's getting picks every single fight. I think he's probably something they need to start shutting down, but I think Asterix is probably a little tied down because he has to take down the Pharah and the Hanzo. But they're running this Rein Zarya, FAO. They're running the Rein Zarya. They got the Pharah, the Pharmacy, the Hanzo, Moira. It's what they're running. And again, picks have just been going back and forth. There's just so much going on. Notice on defense, they're running the Sombra. Not sure how that's going to pay off if they get the... I mean, I'm not sure. I guess they're playing for EMP. We're going to see what happens here, but... See what the Sombra's... He's probably just scouting maybe a little bit. Is he going to be going for a pick? Gets the spray. Hacks the Pharah. Very nice hack. No flight from that Pharah. And Van Platinum does find a pick on the Symbolic. I was going to say, Symbolic on that Moira. A lot of Moiras in our games today getting picked off early on in these fights. That's something Moira is kind of known for. If you're playing certain compositions, she's kind of one of the easiest links to pick off if she's playing close to her tanks and she can't fade in time. But right now, Team Yonder just really needs to hang in there as long as they can. And they need to build ultimates very fast. Feeder goes for the pin. He's not going to find any value. He's just swinging, trying to keep him away. Without a Zarya, Feeder's been doing a great job of sustaining himself. He's getting the heals, coat lessons. Van Platinum finding a pick onto camping. That's absolutely huge. His team needs every pick he can get. Asterix getting a boop, I believe, onto the Zarya off the map, giving him 70% to his Diva Bomb. That is absolutely huge. Every ult, every kill counts right now for Team Yonder. This is our only chance of staying this. It's a full hold, point A. EMP at 60%. And just like that, both teams starting to get some ultimates online. Feeder, I think, is going to have to get a big shatter here. At least one or two people if he wants to do anything. But it's going to be tough with that Zarya giving them bubbles out. Maybe they won't expect it. He's definitely getting antsy for it. Timmons coming with his own shatter soon. Oh, he finds a couple. He goes for the pin even though it's risky. I'm not sure if it'll pay off. It doesn't pay off. And that counter shatter. Once you see the Reinhardt fall, you know that counter shatter's coming in, and just like that, Yonder's going to fall. They need to regroup. They have the ultimates, but I don't know if they're going to get back in time without a Lucio. This is dangerous territory here. They have the ultimates, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to touch. I honestly don't know what they're going to touch with. I really don't. They have to go in. They pop Valkyrie. I mean, that's smart. They have to. If they get there with a Diva Bomb, that could be huge. They also have EMP. You have to remember that, too. Is there Mercy? Oh, the Mercy just tried to touch. She wasn't even pocketing him. Dragon coming in. EMP coming in. Does find a couple, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Diva Bomb coming in. Has to be big. No value right now. That could be the end. Van Platinum gets 2. He gets 3. This could be Team Yonder sticking in. Van Platinum gets 4. He's keeping his team in this. He does. By camping's 4. I don't know if they're going to be able to sustain here. Asterix getting the final pick here. Stagger onto the Hanzo. There's no way. Van Platinum and the res coming through. They might have a chance. This would absolutely be a huge unexpected victory. That was an absolutely huge play from Van Platinum to keep his team in this, and the rest comes through, and Asterix keeping a solid Diva, and Van Platinum finds another pick. That is so huge. They get the res, and they get the shatter onto the Zarya. That's a pick they needed. They're gonna pin the Reinhardt, trying to keep him off the payload. Barrage coming in. There's 1, there's 2. Not looking good for Team Yonder. They need a pick right now. Need some sort of sustain. They may have overextended. They get the res. They get the pick. I think this might be it for Team Yonder. They need something huge right now. Van Platinum would need another miracle, but he falls out to Kraxos on the Hanzo. And just like that, Team FAO is going to do it. Team Yonder almost went against all odds there. Van Platinum putting in so much effort for his team. He tried so hard there, and I really thought they were going to pull it off. They got the pressure onto Timmons, but the Rein Zarya sustain was enough for them to stay alive, and they went back and got on that payload. Really nice from both teams, but FAO Montage moving to the finals of the tournament. Guys, we are back We're in the finals. We have Team Stealth on the right versus Team FAO Mafia on the left. This is going to be an absolutely insane match, hopefully. Hopefully audio is all good here. Let's get to the point and let's check out how this plays out. Oh, not going to let me go over. We're going through the trees. Alright, we should be all good here. Again. Alright, we got the Hanzo arrow coming in, trying to see what's going on. We got the Ryan Zarya from Team FAO and Team Stealth running Rhino versus a double shield. We're going to see how this plays out. A brawl right here through the choke. Really nice pull, getting the wall on the Reinhardt, and he dies really quick from Team Stealth. And Timmons just gets a quick pick, and he's just going to do his thing. Really good fire strike, gets the Baptiste. Absolutely huge. Another huge fire strike. He's already about to build Shatter, and that wall comes in for Team Stealth. I don't know if they're going to be able to find any value out of it. And no, it looks like they won't be able to. Timmons already close to Earthshatter. Notice how Team Stealth isn't even at 40 yet. Going for that spawn trap, as this team does like to do. Team FAO don't play around. If they get kills, they will spawn trap you. And here we go, he's got the Shatter. With those two shields, might be hard to find value, but let's see what happens. Both teams starting to get a few ults. I know that Shatter's coming out. Bob could distract him long enough for the Shatter. Shields are getting low. He gets frozen. He's not quite going to die. Crushing does get a pick with the Coalescence, and he gets a decent Shatter there on a few players, but the Coalescence had already secured the deal. And right now, 60% for FAO Montage, or Mafia, my bad. FAO Mafia having no trouble. Diego, we're going to go spectate him. We're going to see how his Blizzard's looking, because this could be what they need. I mean, there's really nothing for the Blizzard. They have the Sound Barrier, but if they freeze the Lucio, they could be good, or if they kill him first. I mean, it's really up to this Blizzard, and then Sound Barrier and Rocco. I mean, a lot of ultimates for Team Stealth. They have a lot of options, but it has to happen this fight. This is our last fight already. Tries to wall off the Reinhardt. Has a little bit of luck there. The Grav comes in. He gets the Blizzard. He gets a decent amount of players, but the Sound Barrier comes in. Not going to find a pick. He walls himself off to keep himself safe. No more ultimates from Team Stealth. I'm not sure what they're doing. They really need to pop ultimates here, trying to win this fight. If they won this with no ultimates, that'd be huge. Stealth Barrier finding a huge pick on the Hanzo, but he gets pinned. They pop the Sound Barrier now, but they're down one. Might be too late. They need the pick onto the Ashe. It's going to be a fair fight right now. Next pick would be huge for Team Stealth. They really need next pick. They really can't risk to die here. No one on Team Stealth can die here. Stealth are coming up from spawn. He throws the Dragon. We'll see if that hits anyone. Dragon coming in, actually separating the team pretty nicely. I mean, if Stealth loses or dies here, it's over. And they lose one, that might be it. They also have the Coalescence, and they have Bob coming in very soon. And Team Stealth just losing people left and right. And I think that's going to be the end of point A here. Team Stealth didn't do too bad there, but they definitely could have used had some better ult usage. Bob, that's got to close the deal. Anyone who touches is going to die so fast. Team FAO playing really solid there, but definitely had their cracks. I mean, Team Stealth, I think, just needs to play a little bit more aggressive with their Lucio if they can run double shield. And go from there. Because Zenyatta's still really not that powerful in this meta, but I guess knowing the enemy team's going to run that Zarya, yeah, they're going to swap to the Lucio Moira. Both teams running Ryan Zarya. They got the Doomfist. Sombra versus the Ashe. That's the only difference. Can Stealth make the difference on this Sombra here? And it's going to brawl right up here. I don't gotta spectate first person. I know what's happening. Here comes the brawl. See, like, Team FAO playing way more aggressive here. Team Stealth, they're going around the back. And they're already going to die so quickly. There's two people. And that's going to be the end for Team Stealth, it looks like. But they do get the pin on Timmons, but I don't think it's going to be enough to get any value. Rocco does get that nice bubble for Team Stealth, but just like that, Team FAO going to play super aggressive and get the picks. If you're Team Stealth, I would say probably either... I mean, it seemed like Stealth died off on the side. If you're going to run Sombra, you got to stick with the team. But they're going to swap right away to a McCree. Really trying to counter this Doomfist, assuming camping is going to do a lot of work here. We're going to go to Rocco here. No, we'll go watch their Reinhardt, see what's going on. They're going bottom, trying to be a little sneaky. It might work. Oh, they get caught. They go for the pin. Oh! Doesn't. What? I'm not sure how the Doomfist didn't die there, but I guess camping lives that? Am I seeing that wrong? Did he get... Am I going crazy? Maybe I'll have to play in slow motion, but I don't think he got a bubble and he lived through a Reinhardt pin. Maybe he had extra HP from getting a kill? Really crazy stuff. I thought Team Stealth was going to get something done there, but it looks like they're struggling. They're swapping the Reaper, they're on McCree. And we're going back to the drawing board. Here we are. They're trying another side. They're trying really good angles here. I like their... Oh, he gets a shatter onto the Reinhardt. I don't know if it's going to be up. Doomfist all coming in. Does he get the pin? He gets the pin. Doomfist lives again. This Doomfist does not want to die from Reinhardt pins. 2 for 2 picks right now. Team Stealth needs to win this if they want a chance here. And it looks like they're going to lose some people. What a nice grab. I think that's going to close the deal here for them. Going to jump off the map if you're Rocco. Probably not going to get out of here alive. Wow, that all just happened so fast. Team Stealth, what looked like had a chance there. That grab came in. But now Team FAO Montage coming in with no ultimates this next fight except the sound barrier. And Team Stealth has a sound barrier. Maybe High Noon and maybe a grab. If they build a grab, there's definitely hope here. So let's see what happens. And here we are just holding this choke. FAO holding the high ground. Rocco trying to build that grab. They may use sound barrier to approach. We'll see which team pops it first. A shatter from Timmons. Camping does find a pick. Oh, and that's everybody! Timmons absolutely annihilates Team Stealth, giving them no chance to touch point. That is the end of the round. I don't care who you are not touching point after a shatter like that. Timmons just absolutely destroying Team Stealth's chance of touching that point. What a shatter. We'll have to see if that's play of the game here, but Team FAO just playing really solid there. Team Stealth putting up a good fight, but it just wasn't enough. Timmons having really great shatters and plays with his team. And here it is at the very end. He denies Team Stealth any chance here. Just starts spinning. That's going to be as many kills as you can count on your hand. You might as well waste sound barrier. There's nothing Team Stealth is going to be able to do to that. I mean, good first round, but it looks like Team Mafia is going to be going up 1-0. And here we are. We are back into the finals. FAO Mafia looking to close out the tournament in a 2-0 victory on Team Stealth. Team Stealth looking to hang in there, running this pharmacy. They got this double shield. Hopefully it works out for them better than it did last round. And let's just see what happens here. Stealth is trying to do some poke damage over on the side. Oh, he gets the body. Does he finish him? So close. Doesn't quite get the finish. Here we go. Double shield trying to get through this choke. Should be pretty useful. Camping does find a pick onto Diego. Again, FAO Mafia got a lot of momentum going for them. They haven't lost a map yet. They're looking to win this tournament. And as of now, they're doing a fantastic job. Team Stealth backing up, not trying to get staggered. They already built a Baptiste ult. That might be enough to get them through the choke, but we'll have to see what happens. No ults from Team Mafia, but I did jinx it. They did get the shatter, so you know what that means. We're going to spectate Timmons. He's been getting fat shatters this whole tournament. He's probably going to back up because that amplification field can be very dangerous. Diego does find a pick onto Caraxos. Very nice. Looking for that shatter. He's trying to get out of there. I don't think he's going to be able to, and Team Stealth is just going to close the deal here. Rocco going to get some cleanup here. Going to go for the pull on the far, I'm guessing. No, he saves the pull. Camping does get a pick. Rez comes in for Team Stealth. They needed it, but Symbolic getting a pick onto Diego. Next pick is everything. Team Stealth definitely needs to get this pick here. They need to start playing a little aggressive. Team Stealth, or Stealth Raider rather, needs to start putting out a lot of damage. I'm not sure why Team Stealth's backing up. It's a fair fight right now. They have all the people. They have Shadow. They have Barrage. Graviton going to be coming out from Chardub. I'm going to be mainly looking at the Shatter, but we'll go to the Grav for 1 second. Because that has to be what Team Stealth is scared of right now because they don't have a defensive ult. But let's see what happens here. He's high charge. Widow on the side, not finding any value right now. And here we go. Team Stealth is playing really cautious here, trying not to get picked off. 100 charge Zarya. He grabs right in the middle of them all. The Barrage coming in. That's going to be a team wipe right there. I know it's not actually a team wipe, but it's enough to win the fight for his team. And that will be Team FAO Mafia. Just taking a clean fight there. Really nice barrage combo with the Graviton. Goes right through Immortality. They only use 2 ults there. And Team Stealth, I mean, I think it looks like they popped Supercharger. Yeah, they did pop Supercharger there. At this point, Team Stealth, they need to swap something or use these ults and see what happens. Timmons, though, if he gets a big shatter, that could be so bad for Team Stealth. This is where he got his last big shatter. We're going to go first person on him here. Oh, he gets a few. It might be what he needed, but he's going to die in the process. Stealth isn't going to let him get away with it, but it looks like FAO Montage is going to come out on top here. Team Stealth does get a res, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Symbolic getting to pick on to combat. And Symbolic going to finish off people. And Team Stealth back to the drawing board, and it might be too late. They don't have ults. They don't have anything they could swap to unless they have some sort of hero swap that could result in an immediate pick onto the Mercy or Pharah. Team Stealth, they're on Ryan Zarya now. They got a Reaper. I mean, they're just desperate at this point. They need a big amplification matrix, and we got Kraxos here. He's looking for something big. We're going to watch this high noon. He's flanking. I don't think Team Stealth is going to see us coming at all. This could be big. Here it is. And that is going to be such a huge high noon. Couldn't have gone any better. Trying to finish off Rocco. He does die, but I don't think it's going to matter at this point. At this point, Team Stealth might barely touch. I'm not really sure what they're even going to touch with. Stealth Raider live on that Junkrat. Is he going to make it? He's not even going to make it. They got a Genji. Hanzo's looking to touch, but I don't think Hanzo's going to be able to touch. Here we go. Can Stealth touch on the Genji? I think, yeah, they'll touch. They're barely going to touch, but at this point, it's going to need a miracle. You got a high ground, McCree. You got the Graviton. You just have nothing right now. I mean, Team FAO is not messing around. They want to win this tournament so bad. They came in, they've been given their 100, and that is a full hold on point A. Team Stealth, what started off looking pretty decent for him on that double shield, finishing off all dead bodies on the ground. And here it is. Team Stealth's the last chance to win the tournament. They are going to have to full hold point A Dorado, which is obviously very tough, especially with that choke there. I mean, if that's... Is this as far as they made it? I thought they did make it up to here. I know the payload's just glitchy. That's where I finished. I think they did make it up to here. But, Team Stealth, they're going to have to run some cheese or some crazy bunker comp. Like, they're going to need a Mei or a Bastion or a McCree or a Pharah, Widow. I mean, Junkrat, Symmetra. I mean, they need something. Because right now, Team Stealth is just... They're not winning the Pharah battles. They're not winning the Widow battles. And their tanks aren't winning the tank battles either. But... At the end of the day, the better team will go forward, and Team Stealth definitely has a chance. We noticed last round, Team Yonder had almost had a huge comeback in overtime on Route 66, so the same thing could happen here. Let's see what happens. Team Stealth, let's see what they're going to run here on defense. Potentially the last round, last round of the entire tournament. They're running the Ryan Zarya. I think it's a little smart. Swap it up. Rocco definitely knows when to use his bubbles. As long as he builds grabs fast, I think we'll be good. We got the Ana and the Baptiste, definitely smart. Now, here's the only thing I'm really questioning is the double hit skin. Because if you ask me, it doesn't seem like the Pharah is such a big threat. But then again, without a Mercy, I guess double hit skin might be necessary. Like, again, I'm not a DPS player by any means. But if you ask me, Ashe usually isn't a great pick without a Mercy with it. But again, at the end of the day, Bob could be huge. And high ground is also important. Now, let's see. Will Team FAO struggle with these hit skins, or will they just walk right through them? And we'll go right into the Pharah. See what happens. He probably knows the hit skin's going to start playing a little bit lower. Playing a little bit safer. But, I mean, one fight and this could be over for Team Stealth. Going for the flank. Could be a really big play here. They're all right there. This is free fire for Pharah now. Not good for Team Stealth. Stealth tracking him down. He might be able to get him. The pocket's enough to keep him alive here. Rocco and Team Stealth just trying to hold the front here with the Ryan Zarya. Oh, he needs a self bubble. Rocco has it. Oh, and that might be the end of Team Stealth's Reinhardt. He needs the bubble. He gets it in time, just barely. And he falls. A pick for a pick. And that might be the end of the tournament here. Crusher getting 3 picks, and I think that's just going to be it. Just absolutely no relent right now. And Team FAO Montage just cleaning this up so easily. And there we have it. FAO Mafia winning the entire tournament. FAO coming in looking really strong from the beginning. Not losing any maps. Really nice plays. It was an awesome privileged to have them playing in the tournament. It was awesome to have all of you guys playing in the tournament. We'll watch this play of the game here. Very nice. But, GG's to everyone who participated. Seriously, a fantastic tournament. Some great matches. I'm going to be finicking with some things to make it better for future tournaments. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'm going to shut up. Have a fantastic night. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Share with a friend. Have a great night. Peace out, everybody.